Hi, it's Kim and welcome to the channel today. Today I want to show you my club moss. I have it in a closed terrarium. I'd filmed this before showing myself planting it and it's been several videos back. I can reference that. But this is a Selaginella plant. It's not really a moss, not really a fern, but I put it in here and thought it had died on me. But to my surprise, a little tiny green shoot appeared, and gradually over several months I've got a lot of club moss coming back. Now I want you to take a look at my closed terrarium with this club moss. I have not watered it probably in 6 months, and it's kept its own moisture in there by condensation. Now we've carried it out onto the back deck so that we'd have some good light here in the morning so you could see it really well. And I'm going to uncover it so we can look down inside. Now there has been a bit of a gnat population in it, so you may be seeing some gnats flit by. Okay, let me just remove the top and then we can look down inside. And you can see it looks like just tiny ferns. And there's a lot of algae, I guess it is, that grows in there. And a lot of it will grow on the sides, and I just remove it. I just try to not keep it open very much because I don't want the moisture to escape, and then I want it to grow as much as it can. Now I've got this same plant in another terrarium upstairs, but you've seen that one. That is my bottle terrarium with a heart fern, which is not keeping a flat growth habit like this one is. It's growing upward and trying to escape. But we talked about that on a previous video, and I'll make a notation of that video here at the top. But let me get the lid back on. And I'm sure that's not a super tight fitting lid, but that's what I do to keep this one airtight. Well, not airtight, but to try to keep any of the gnats getting in. If they're going to make their own little ecosystem in there, then there's not much I can do about that. But this is the Selaginella. I think it's called Golden Aureus. And I really like this fern-looking ancient. It's not really a moss. It's not really a fern. It's a Selaginella. Now we'll look at some of the other examples. Just wanted to remind you to check out the website too. I have a blog over at thehypertufagardener.com. I will have a link also in the description underneath the video, but be sure to check it out. Okay, now we're going to go inside and look at another Selaginella that I have. This one's in an aquarium that I've converted into a terrarium, and it's the uncanata or uncinata, maybe. It's a peacock fern or rainbow fern, which again is not really a fern, not really a moss, but it's the Selaginella type. Now this I planted in here a while back, and it's just gotten bigger and bigger and bigger, and it is wanting to grow out of it instead of staying close to the ground. And I have snipped edges, different things like that to try to keep it under control. But you can see all the various colors. It will even get kind of a reddish, rusty color, go into burgundy. You can see the lighter green, and just at different times, depending on how the light hits, you can see the peacock color, the blue color. But this one is just multicolored. I've had it under grow lights in this aquarium terrarium for quite some time. Now this is a really pretty fern. The way the reflection comes back from the glass, it's probably hard for you to see how pretty it is. But the blueness is really apparent when you look at it from the side as opposed from down in the top. You can probably see either myself or my daughter there in reflection as we point the camera toward that glass side. But it's really, really pretty. I like the Peacock Fern a lot just because of that blue color, because blue is one of my favorite colors. This is easy to grow. Basically, it just sits in there, and every now and then I put some water in it. Doesn't take a lot of water because I do let it get fairly dry, and then just put some water in it, and it just keeps on growing. But now let's go take a look at the bottle garden. Now this is the bottle garden that I have more club moss in, and as you can see, it's kind of tending to a little bit more upward, and it's just outgrowing this bottle. The heart fern is also outgrowing the bottle. It's going to try to come out the top, and there's just not room. It hits the side, as you can see. Sorry, it's heavy. The heart fern touches the side and it causes it to mold. So this bottle is basically just going to self-destruct because there's not really anything I can do, because I can't get in there to get it out and it can't grow itself out. So this one has a limited time to live. And I can see some deterioration. But we'll just use our other club moss and keep starts going. Well, that's it for my Selaginella. I really think they are a fun plant to grow, surprisingly hardy and easy. So stick around and watch some more videos, and thanks for watching this one today. Bye-bye.